Post your location. Where are you joining this Zoom call from? I'm Jeffrey Benson from Lagos, Nigeria. So I'd want to know your location. Want to know your location. Mako from UK. All right. All right. Okay. Santos Cruz from Lagos, Nigeria. Chance from US. Right. Nice to have you guys. Atlanta, Julie. All right. All right. You're originally from Portuguese. That's Mako. All right. Bingham. Loya is from Bingham. Godwin from Lagos. Sorry, let me try to mute everyone. Please try to mute yourself because I'm hearing some noise in the background. Okay, all right. I've done that. Okay. Oh, Jay from Chala. Although I've never heard of that before. Never heard of that before. I barely travel anyway. Charlotte. All right. Okay, nice to have you here. Okay, it's in North Carolina. All right, all right, all right. We learn everything. Super excited to learn about that today. Okay. Nice to have you here, Jay. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, now let's kick off. So, and the next thing is how many of us demoed this strategy today? And how was it? And how was it? How many of us demoed this? Because I was seeing a lot of blue results. I was super excited. I was so proud of you guys. You guys are doing a great job. Okay. Simon, how was it? Chance, how was it? Good, good. All right, phenomenal. Oh, Simon Marua, your name in the group is Sodi. Okay. Yeah, I remember your result. Your result was one of the most astounding one. I'm so proud of you, man. You are the man. Oh, hit TP, Santos Chris. Nice one. Okay. Wales. Is Zurut around? Zurut. Just believe I'm pronouncing the name right. Zurut. Zurut. Met him, was talking about the strategy. There's the conception I wanted to clear about what he said earlier. Okay, yes, okay. Helen from Lagos. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Zurut, okay. Cristiano, yeah. You guys are having pretty different name from your Zoom and the one you have on your Telegram. So that's why I'm not getting that right. I'm not, the identity is not still so clear. All right. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Okay. Okay. No problem. Now let's start with what I have today. Can everybody see my screen? Seeing the chart. If you can see the chart, just type one on the chart box. If you can see the chart, type one on the chart box and you tell me the pair I'm currently looking at to be sure. What pair I'm on now? What pair? Okay, GA, okay, nice. Okay. How many of you saw my analysis and what happened? Saw my analysis. This cell, actually, I placed it right here in the morning when I was doing my analysis. And today I'm about to show you the reason why I placed the cell here on the GA. I probably did that for all my pair. I placed the cell to cell GN. I placed the cell JJ, sell, GC, most all of them. That was what I did. I knew this was gonna happen, gonna break back down, then pull up. So now let me explain what I saw. Okay, starting with GBP First, I want to explain I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice. Trading contains substantial risk. Most times, don't get all predictions right. Times we might be wrong, we might be right. But the ability for you to keep your profits higher than your losses, that make you a good trader. To manage the ability to manage your account. Having a $20 or $200, you're trying to use a standard lot, just gonna blow your account. So it doesn't work that way. So this was what I did this morning. What I did was first to determine the trend. How did you determine the trend? With help of our lagging indicator, the zigzag. You apply the zigzag, and the settings we use is 513, 513, 513. All right, is Tolu Additional in the house? If you're in the house, just type type Y on the chat box. Drop a Y on the chat box if you're, because sorry. All right. You didn't get it. Okay, it's breaking. Oh, not again. Okay, I'll say that again. What I was saying is first to determine your predictions every day, you have to establish a trend. Number one thing, you determine if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. How did you do that? With the help of our lagging indicator zigzag. And the parameters we apply for zigzag was 513, depth 5, deviation 1, back step 3. That's our parameters. So how did I come about this? I pull up this trend line. Okay, first let me delete this. So I pull up this trend line right here with my trend line here. I click on it. Trend line is established. An uptrend is established connecting two higher lows or more together. That's an uptrend. Uptrend is established when you connect two higher lows together or higher highs together. Two higher highs or two higher low. The format is 513, 513. Format is 513. All right, 513. Okay. So a trend line, just as I was saying, is we have uptrend and downtrend. To know your trend, you have to connect two high highs for an uptrend, for a downtrend, two lower lows. If I endure, where can I get the zigzag? Go to your navigation on your MT4. Your MT4. So back to what I was saying, I don't think I will be taking some questions. I don't want to deviate. I want this to be focused and fast. After the explanation, you can ask your question. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Just as I said, uptrend. Oh my God. Okay. Uptrend is connecting higher lows, two or more higher lows together. All right. And this is what we have here. This is a low. This is a high. This is a higher low. This is a higher high. higher low, higher high, though there was this broke here, did not respect because they are of the same length. So let's say this was just a noise. So if we had used default settings using 1253 to have straightened it out, it wouldn't have picked this part. But since we are using this strategy, this 513, I mean the indicator parameters, so this noise was going to be added because we want it to pick out every little bit of details. So for the reason of this, we are going to, this is one low, another higher low. So it's an uptrend already right from this point. Another higher low to hit this again, to hit this 3, still connecting, and we've got 4. Yeah, we've got one right here. We've got one right here. We've got one there. Another. So this is a strong uptrend already. Strong uptrend already. To determine a trend, you only need two highs. The more you get, the stronger it will become, the stronger it will hold in the future. So now here's the reason why I predicted a sell right here. And for this particular, I sent a PDF to my group. If you're a member of my group, you will see the PDF. All right. You can see the chart pattern I sent. I sent a continuous chart pattern and reversal chart pattern. So if you read that book, you believe and you agree with me that this is a support line. So what happened right here? Supported this line, price about to break, supported, and this is head and shoulder. In a small sense, head and shoulder. This is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder. What happened to head and shoulder? It's to come down. That was what happened. So when it came down, this support held it right here. Support held it. I never saw this happening before I drew this. So remember, we work with 9, okay, 10 here, 9, 10 candle, and here is it right here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Okay, and here's the 9 a.m. candle. Okay, so I never saw this before I drew this, and I've not actually tampered with these settings. So just where I left off, I put this up. So saw this. So before then, it has already hit the take profit because the candle was a very small candle. Measuring this candle plus 5 pip. Now, if I were to set a sell stop, no, I'm going to minus 5 pip from the low, which I did. So 5 pip. Yeah, that's a 5 pip. First, I calculate my risk. What I'll be risking right here will be 21 to get 21. So right here, I've taken the profit 21. See, did work 21. So that was how this worked. That was how. Any question? Okay, I can see. Jeff, does the pattern need to be flat or can it show in uptrend or downtrend? Aximate wasted. Yes. When it shows in an uptrend, I've forgotten the name anyway, but you just need to understand the psychology. You don't need to memorize all your names, and that's not necessary. All what I do is I try to find the psychology behind it. How does it work? Then whenever I see it, I'll be able to apply it to my chart. That is what I do. That's what I do. I hope that makes sense. The psychology between this. Nako. Okay. They need to respect the straight lines, the support ones. Yes. This support, I drew it before this price occurred. I drew this support before this price. Okay. And so you saw what happened when it came here. It has to reverse. It reversed upward. Reversed upward. And this was it reversed upward. Support here. And let's check another day using another pair, GBP JPY. What I did first, I established a trend, not a buy, it was a sell. Yes, it would have activated to, and it would have still given you your profit. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes, Michael. All right, look at what I did for this GJ. I established a trend. Remember, I said the trend is connecting two lower high or more together. That's to get an uptrend. But for a downtrend, connecting two lower lows together, that will give you a downtrend. All right. So I connected from here to this point is 1, 2, and this point it was broken. So when a trend line is broken, we all know what happened. That is, it is a reversal. The price no longer move in that direction anymore. The price no longer go up. Now it's gonna be a downtrend. So what happened when it broke past this trend line? You sell. When it broke past this trend line, you see it was a very good time to sell. When it got to this point, like this morning, I was looking at this chart. This is my 10. Okay. This was my 10, and I calculated it. As at that time, this zigzag indicator was right at the top of this candle. But since I know it's not gonna go up, reason being that it's broke this trend line, so there's going to be a sharp movement to the opposite side, to the down. The bear movement is going to be so bearish to the downward side. So decided to sell. That was why I made that decision there. Just study the chart patterns, the continuous and the reversal. You will understand these things better. And here's another one for today. Look at what happened here. See, I draw this trend. Now here is for a downtrend. Remember, I said the definition for trend is connecting to lower lows for a downtrend, while lower highs for an uptrend. So this was a high, a lower high, and it was broken here. Okay, now let me explain that. Some people might be confused. Okay, this is a high and this a low. It's a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So right here we connected two or more lower lows. So this is lower high, rather lower high. This is a lower high, and a lower high. So at this point, the trend line was broken. So whenever the trend line is broken, you see the sharp movement to the side, to the upward side. Whenever it is broken, see there was a sharp movement, a very bullish candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, very bullish candle. Then this was a retracement because of this support line. Yeah, it retraced, then it broke it up again, and you see what happened. So why did I predict a sell? Here's my reason. Whenever there's breakout, whenever there is breakout, there should always be retest. There should always be retest. I learned the strategy from Christopher Theory, the CEO of iMarket Life. He said there's always a retest. When he was explaining the IML Harmony scanner, said there's always a retest whenever there's a breakout. So this was a breakout. This is a retest. Then it went up. So when it got here, I was expecting it to retest again to go up, because markets do not move in straight way. It moves in waves. It moves in zigzags. It moves in waves. If it's going up, it is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. When it's coming down, it is a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It never goes in straight way. It it moves in waves. Hope that made sense. All right. So I know, so you have to apply this knowledge. Now it was broken. Whenever a trend line is broken, don't try to go against it, except there is a reversal. So you study a reversal candle. We have reversal candle like the evening star, the morning star. There was an app I posted to my group, my team, a time ago. It is called JCP, Japanese Candle Pattern. I will recommend the application for everyone. Go download that app and understand the psychology behind the candlesticks. Understand the psychology behind it. Whenever a morning star is formed, it simply means there is going to be a reversal, a bullish reversal. An evening star is formed at the top of an uptrend, it is a bearish reversal. So these things are very, very important to give you a hedge over the market. So what happened right here? There are some instances where, okay, this is a bullish engulfing. Let's take, for instance, we have to enter a trade from this point. We have to enter a trade from, I want to explain, I want to take this opportunity to explain candlesticks. Almost all what we do, this, what happened right here. For instance, if I was on the trade, I know this is a breakout to the up, and a time will come that there will definitely be a retest, according to Christopher Terry, what I learned from him. So this retested. But if an inexperienced person was in the market, as at this point, would have sold as at this point, this support or resistance line would have sold. So then you will be smiling, you're in profit, this candle, you're still in profit, you're still in profit as at this point. But with the emergence of this candle, you should run from the market. Either run at break even or you lose your money, because this candle formation should be telling you something about the market, that the bears are no longer in control of the market. Now it's not the bull, because there is an engulfing. This bullish candle engulfed this red one entirely. It engulfed it, and the psychology behind bullish engulfing candle is probably those guys that were selling at this point, they were taking their profit. So once they start taking their profit, they become so weak. Then the bulls in the market take charge. They push the market, or they push the prices up, they push it up and push it up. And when they get here, those guys that were pushing it up right from this bottom, then they took their profit and they were resting. Then the bears took over, and this is why there's a retest. So market never moving straight way. People will always sell, people will always buy. So that is why, that is how market behaves. So as at this point, they were taking their profit. Those that bought from this point, they're taking their profit. So that's why it was falling. Now they came back again, started buying for a retest. Once it pulled back, you buy again. According to our Daisy Duncan from our IML Academy, he said you should always focus on the pullbacks. That is where you can re-enter the market. That is where you can re-enter. So this was an entry. If you had missed this point, this breakout, this is another point of entry. This is another opportunity to enter. Then another opportunity might likely come soon. So that's that. On GCAD, that just basically everything. That just, I determined the trend, yet was broken. So what I did, I sold because I know it will pull back. So I took the pullback. Couldn't wait for this long buy. So I took the pullback. On GN, same thing, exactly the same thing. Took the pullback. So that's it. I hope we are clear about this. Strategies is straightforward. It's so simple. Understand your candlestick, the formation and the reversal, the continuous. Understand your chart pattern. You're done. You're good. Apply the zigzag to pick the past lows and highs. Then you can determine the trend, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. Now I want to test our knowledge based on what I just explained. And let me pull up, how many pips do you really usually go for? Okay, Jay. Number of people I go for is The risk, I calculate the number of risk, then I go for the same number of pip. If I was risking five $5, if I was risking 5 pip, I'm to target 5 pip. That's what I do. 5 pip to take 5 pip. That's what I do every day. I've tested it, but the minimum this give is 50 pip and the maximum 200 pip. I don't want to get greedy about this. I don't want to get greedy about it. Okay. Now let me test our knowledge based on what I just explained. Okay, based on what I just explained. Okay. I hope you all can see this. Now let's connect a trend line and you tell me the trend as at this point. Type your comment in the chat box. Type your comment in the chat box. What trend is this? What trend? What trend? A downtrend. Julie, downtrend. Marco. Okay, okay, okay. Anthony. Thank you. Thank you. Then it broke. Thank you. You saw that right. Yeah. Then it broke. Then it broke. This candle broke it. It came up. Then if you were to set an order this day, if you were to set an order, let me hide this other part. Okay. This is on the 6th of March. Okay. This is on the 6th of, just look at this at my cursor, this 6th of March. If you were to predict London breakout strategy, what would you have predicted at this point? And what would be the reason? What would be your reason? Remember, 10 a.m. Okay, in my time. 10 a.m. in my time. Oh, just gave 10 a.m. in my time. What would you have predicted? This is 9. Okay, 10. Okay, what would you have predicted using this candle? Would you have predicted a buy stop or a sell stop? Gonna go up, Marco. So any other person? Anthony, fine. Okay, uptrend. Okay, okay. And what's your reason? Your reason why you predicting a buy? Why would you predict a buy? Okay, Julie, not sure. Okay. Breakout. Okay, Marco. Runner breakout and triangle uptrend pattern. Broke trend. All right. Reversal. Woo! Marco is just busy telling me all the answers. All right. Now let me explain again. First, there was a breakout. The trend was broken. It's no longer on downtrend again, but rather it's not riding. The trend has changed. So it's changed. We will definitely expect a retest. So there was a retest at this point. There was a retest. So those people that sold, that broke this trend up, would want to take their profit at this point. So they took their profit and bears were in control of the market and they took it to this point. So when they get to a certain point, the markets will definitely rise up to form another higher high. So in that case, for this strategy, this day you will set a buy stop, expecting the market to go up. You can see what happened. This candle should give you your profit. This should give you a profit. Not talk of this. So that's your profit right there. Just wish I can do more examples, but I don't think time will permit us. All right, if you have any question, just drop it. Drop your question. Drop your question. If I can show patterns, okay, you love to see how I visualize pattern. Okay, GBP I just showed a pattern. I showed head and shoulder. Okay, this is a shoulder. First, this is head. To shoulder. And a shoulder. Okay, how do I know the extent of a retest? I know the extent of a retest. I know a retest is over once I see a candle formation, a reversal candle formation. Just I showed you how I know the extent of the order, because there was a bullish engulfing. Once there's a bullish engulfing, it's telling me that it was just a retest, that the retest is over, then the bulls are about to take over from where they stop off. Someone is writing on the screen. I have got no idea of where that is coming from. Please, can you just undo that? This green line, I don't know who is doing that. Please. Okay, Marco. All right, all right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. If I do, okay, you can't get the zigzag on MT4. Just wait. I will explain that later. I will explain that. Okay, Julie, I'm satisfied. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I believe there's no question. And okay, some other guys were asking me, how did I use my harmonic scanner, or what other strategy do I use? And let me explain what I do. Every day I trade London breakout strategy. Once there is no news, once all the criteria are met. And secondly, the other strategy I use harmonic fire. Okay. Okay, you're welcome, Anthony. You have to leave now. Okay, no problem. So I use harmonic fire. I call it. Yes, 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 yes. Just I like to keep my strategy so simple. No need for this noise. So I have to remove all these indicator. They're not necessary. I only put them sometime for other strategies. They are not so necessary. The Bollinger Band, I use it for other strategy. I might later apply it, but I don't know. Not now. So this is what I use, harmonic scanner. And the beautiful thing about this scanner is it scans all pairs, whether it's Forex, crypto, commodities, index, futures, stocks, everything. It scans all pairs on all time frame, which is different from the one we know. So see, it gives a signal trade bullish setups, tells you what to trade, scans on far. You can see when it appeared, see what happened, most especially when it appeared on its support. This is a weekly support, and it draws supports and resistance for you. This is a resistance, and it tells on different time frames, support on H4, support. This is a resistance on H4, resistance on daily, support on weekly. So it happens everywhere. If you want to know more about it, you can just private message me. You can private message. No, it's on premium. Alelia Hudson. The scanner is on premium. You know, scanners cost a lot of money. Yes, it costs a lot of. This is not me just trying to. No, 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 no. But it's not compulsory. You get it. It's not compulsory. Highly voluntary. You are still a member of my group. I still drop trades for you. I will still drop trade for you off the harmonic scanner. But just for other people, they want to have it so they can trade at their own personal time. So what happened? They can trade at their own personal time and know how to do market analysis. That's the reason why I'm showing this. It is not compulsory, and I'm not forcing anyone to buy. And I'm not giving to anyone other person if you are not a member of my group. Yeah, if you're not a member of my group. So you saw what happened here. This is X, A, B, C, and D. So the price came right down. So there are times that I call trades. This is what I use. Please, can you just let me explain this before you start asking a whole lot of questions? Like this session might end now. I'm on a free. So what happened when it peaked? It was a strong sell. It was a buy right here. It works on all time frame, both 30 minutes, as you can see. You see, it was a sell here. So what happened? Boom. It was a sell here. So what happened? Boom. It was a buy right here. It was boom, flash, boom. I used this harmonic scanner and my fire people other strategy to build a $10,000 account. I built it to 18,000 within a period of 3 weeks. Yes, and I wasn't so consistent because I was busy with that